The only problem was that he was the only one sober at the time of the event, and he's a professional athlete, meaning his body is in tip-top condition. So when him and his white buddy got jumped by 4 or 5 other, 4 or 5 other little dudes from the club, he hit somebody, they fell down and hit their head, okay? Now, instead of the gentleman being smart, when they seen their friend hit his head on the floor and calling an ambulance, what they did was slapped him awake, put him in a cab, and left, and took him from New Jersey to Harlem to take him to Harlem Hospital. Okay, when he got to Harlem Hospital, he slipped into a coma. So, so that's a whole nother thing. But the DA that's trying to charges, the DA that's trying to press the charges is trying to save face now because they know they made a mistake. But there's no self-defense laws in Jersey. So this law thing is something that we can't really sweep under the rug. We do have to be aware of where we at and what we're doing at all times. So just asking for the family's prayers to go out, you know what I mean? And, if anybody's on the blogs, you know what I mean, just enter some counter blogs because they're really trying to attack black sports players right now. And, so it's just a difference when it hits home. And a lot of different things have been hitting home personally, so I've been making some changes as to the way I do business. One of the things is I'm trying to create a webinar class for because it's just too many people and I can't help everybody at once. So I'm trying to create a webinar that'll be weekly class for the PhD course, Amber Institute, where everybody can get this information. There is no reason why we are still struggling with diabetes, certain types of cancers. There's no reason. Okay, if there's people in the conscious community that knows how to reverse those situations, then everybody should know how to reverse those situations. And I know that people in the conscious community know how to do it because I do. I know other people can do it because I know that I can do it. So what I'm trying to do right now is make the information very easily. You don't have to pay me $300. You ain't got to pay me $1,000. You ain't got to pay me $100. None of that. The classes is going to be free. As long as you got the books, we're going to get it in. My contribution to everybody is I want us to be 2014, no more cancers, no more diabetes, and radiate the potential that we know that we're supposed to have. We done already studied the potential for 40, 50 years now. We done had a host of prophets, teachers, so on and so forth, tell us who we are historically and who we can be potential-wise. Now it's left to us to maximize that potential. So the information's here. There's no reason for you to be waiting until you get sick or waiting until your nephew is damn near dead or he's got to take 5 shots of insulin a day for you to call my phone or for you to be, right, ready to make some changes with what you're doing in your kitchen. So that information.
I think you should, right.
Yeah, so that information is available.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm out of
to the family. Let's not take for granted and think everybody on the phone, has listened to the program before or knows who this is. So please do that.
Understand? Yeah, I just feel back at home. You know what I mean? When I'm on the ledge. But yeah. So Minister Inky, my phone number 444-570-844. You can hit me up so you can stay in tune. The classes will probably start not this Sunday coming up. This Sunday is my birthday. I'm actually doing free classes, physical classes, as well as the webinar classes at Black and Nobel. So so everybody that's in Philly, make sure you add Black and Nobel at 1 o'clock this Sunday, and we're gonna get it in. We're gonna go hard. I just dropped the Detox and Regeneration. That's probably my best-selling book. That book is going that book sold. That book is doing very well. Thank you for everybody for supporting it. I got the new book coming out, The Melanin Mind State, and we're moving from stem cells, which for the family that hasn't read the book, stem cells are what is created in the laboratory out of black blood cells. Okay, the black blood cells that flow through the body that are responsible for the creation and regeneration of all other cells, tissues, and organs in the body. Okay, this is one of the best kept secrets in all of the entire medical establishment, is that the cells that create the entire body, the cells that they raid these aborted baby fetuses for, the umbilical cords, the blastocysts, the marula, the blackberry, the cells that they're invading them for are black. Okay? And the reason being is because no other group of people on the planet have cells strong enough to last through the rigorous, torturous method that they reproduce these cells in the Petri dishes. Okay? Everybody else's cells become cancerous or commit apoptosis, which is when the cell basically commits suicide and dies in the Petri dish, and it's no good. So only our cells are actually strong enough to be cloned and duplicated and then rebuilt into tissue. So they're not only selling them for commercial purposes, but they're rebuilding them into windpipes and lungs and you name it, and selling them. Okay? So that book, that information is all detailed throughout the Detox and Regeneration book. And in the Melanin Mind State, we're just taking it to a whole nother level, talking about the science of the sun, how we've been blocked out of the science of the sun, and how we are all sun deficient. And because of the fact that we're sun deficient, it's been proven. And, I got all the documentation that the side effects of being sun deficient is cancer, diabetes, multiple sclerosis, and a host of other illnesses. And when you run through the illnesses, you'll see these are all of the illnesses that we are top of the line for. High blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, prostate, like you name it. Number one cause is being sun deficient, ultraviolet radiation deficient. And, that's one of the reasons why KT, wanted to get me in and talk about that coming into the Superman show, that he's going to explode. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as I seen the movie, that was the first thing I thought, KT. So, right, I can't wait to hear that part for the show tonight. But also, we're doing a big diabetes rally on the 13th in Delaware. Okay, Wilmington, Delaware. And that should be the end of diabetes as we know it for the black community. Okay, period. I'm tired of people saying they know how to reverse different illnesses, but we don't see the impact. Okay, that's it. Once Minister Inky know how to do it, now everybody's gonna know how to do it. We about to shut this shit down. Okay, when we started the fruit fast, I didn't know that it would catch on in the way it did. It's over 20 cities, 6 countries, and 4 continents. Okay, so what that told me was that we can unify behind a single given purpose and move beyond that debate state of mind. We just have to have something so solid that we can unify around. So no matter where we are on the planet, we all dealing with various illnesses, sicknesses, subpar living standards, subpar nourishment, etc. So we can all unify around that because we all have a personal vested interest in that. And the sub plot to that is that without even people noticing, with everybody participating in the fast, what you're also doing is participating in various boycotts. Because if everybody's eating fruit for 40 days, what nobody's doing in the cities where they are participating is buying fast food. You're not buying dairy. You're not participating. You're not going to the Chinese restaurant. You're not. So at the same time as you're just on a fast because you want to lose a little weight or whatever the case may be, you don't realize that you're unified spiritually and physically and financially with your brothers that are also taking place in the fast. So that let me know the power that was in organized thought. And I said, if I could do that, and with the results and the testimonies I got so far just with that, there's no reason that we can't put an end to diabetes. We could do that easy. So between now and July 13th, we are putting an end to diabetes. That's it. We're not coming back in 6 months saying, oh, yeah, we still know how to do it. No, we're not doing that. Starting now, the numbers will drop and decline until that's out of style, like fat laces. All right, that's going to be out of style, like fat laces. Nobody will wear diabetes. Nobody will. When you pop up with somebody with diabetes, everybody going to frown on you. Like, how you get that? All right, so we're killing that. All right, so type 2 diabetes been hunting down black folks. Starting now, black folks will be hunting down type 2 diabetes. Okay, diabetes been put on notice. His ass is out. All right. And that's it. That's the main thing. Classes is coming up. For everybody that's been supporting the tour so far, I appreciate the love, and I got all the requests. So I added Abundance Child to the tour. So we got some feminine energy on there. Abundance Child will be speaking this Sunday. She'll definitely be speaking at the diabetes lecture. So look out for that. You know, it's going to be new dynamic. I also got some other super crazy stuff coming down the line. So I got a couple of things coming down the line I can't speak on, but go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel so y'all stay posted. Minister Inky, Sing Royale. All right, don't click on all of them because there's a whole bunch of other crazy stuff up there. And get your pens out, papers out, and let's get ready to take these notes.
All right, brother. Definitely appreciate that. All right.
Yes, sir. And click that donate button. With that donate button. And some money in the bill. Click that donate button on my website, too. Send some money to Mr. Inky.
Indeed.
All right.
All right, Bubba. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.
Yes, indeed, family. With no further ado, okay? Welcome again, Friday night at the movies. This is another installment of Hollywood Decoded. Tonight's main feature is Man of Steel Decoded, featuring KT the Arc Degree and Clico. Know the Ledge Radio invites you to the latest installment of Hollywood Decoded. We are proud to present Man of Steel Decoded. We are joined by KT the Arc Degree. Oh, I just said all that, right? Our current psychology is a direct result of a spiritual journey. In the Kemetic days of antiquity, the spirit's journey was referred to as the Ka, as divine beings permeating angles of light. This action personified was known as angels. The suffix of this term, El, denotes God, nobility, or the divine intelligence. Kal-El is a compound word expressing the divine journey of the spirit to properly develop our psychology. The film Man of Steel provides a plethora of encoded symbolism that translates into a process of the chosen people attaining and applying their greatness with the power of the primordial force of the bull. And though it may seem a fictitious tale, by the end of tonight's show, we shall see that we are men of Stellar. With no further ado, family, we present to you caller from the 404-492. Peace.
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 What's up, peoples? How y'all doing?
All is well. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Good to be back. I want to give a shout-out to Inky for dropping that science. You know, it was going to be in the archives, so make sure y'all go back and listen to that again, because that was a major introduction for me. That was awesome. I'd spend time saying more, but we're going to jump right into it since we got Clico coming in as well. All right. So the movie was the bomb. I guess I know everybody could agree with that, and I know everybody got their take. I know they've seen different things, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and just jump right in. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Let's go now.
Yeah.
I always love starting with the motherland. I like starting with Africa because, you know, that's usually where everything begins, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start with the Dinka. The Dinka are an ethnic group, all right, inhabiting the Bahr el Ghazal region of the Nile Basin. Jonglei, and parts of southern Kordofan in the Upper Nile regions. They are mainly agripastoral people